Hello besties, this is 12 Star Confectionery. I came across this video online where a lady was actually complaining about her birthday cake. I think it's her birthday, so a baker delivered this cake to her and she was complaining bitterly. She kept on cutting through the cake and slicing it on her hands and squishing it into her hands or smashing it into her hands. I just feel that she was ignorant of the type of cake that was given to her. And secondly, there is nothing wrong with this cake because I expected her to say things like, okay, this cake was underbaked or undercooked, or this cake was not properly baked. But she didn't mention any of such. She just kept on saying, look at how my cake was. And someone at the background was like, the cake is like bread. Of course, cakes came from bread. Cake recipes came from bread. That was even the history of cake to even start with. But that's not my bone of contention. I had to go to the comment section to know what people were actually saying about this particular cake. And to my greatest surprise, even bakers were bashing this cake and they were talking down on this cake. So I'm here to enlighten you more on this particular video and what this video what this video is all about. First of all, this cake she's holding is known as vanilla cake, but it is a particular type of vanilla cake. Now we have hundreds types of cake. We have the red velvet cake, chocolate cake, devil's cake, this, that, so many types of cake. But now I'm talking about vanilla cake. Just vanilla cake has its own types of vanilla cake. First of all, we have the butter-based vanilla cake. When you see a butter-based vanilla cake, is somewhat sometimes it might be dense based on your recipe, and it is always fluffy. It is always fluffy. Then when we now come to oil-based vanilla cake, it's also a type of cake that is made with oil. Do you understand? And that's this oil-based vanilla cake is mostly moist. And this particular cake in this video is an oil-based vanilla cake. That is the texture of an oil-based vanilla cake. So when you order for an oil-based vanilla cake, this is what you should expect: a moist cake. Now, we have another type of vanilla cake known as the white cake. It's a type of vanilla cake. You understand? And in this white cake, it only uses egg white. It doesn't use egg yellow. You don't add egg yellow to it. And this white vanilla cake, it's is very light. Like it's very light, it's very fluffy. It uses shortening, it doesn't even use butter. Is also a type of vanilla cake. Now we have the pound cake. If you order for a pound cake, you will notice that it is dense. That is why you see some bakers, their cakes are always dense. It is their recipe. They might be baking a pound cake, but they don't even know. It is a type of cake. And if you give that cake to, so what I'm saying in essence, or like the summary of this whole video, is that vanilla cake, there are types of vanilla cake with different types of texture. So if you order for a sponge cake, which is also a type of vanilla cake, it cannot be fluffy, it cannot be moist. Sponge cake always has this kind of spongy texture. When you press into it, it presses out, it rises out. If you order for an oil-based vanilla cake, you don't expect it to be fluffy, you expect it to be moist. So please, when customers come to you and they tell you, please, I want you to bake a cake for me, I want it to be spongy, I want it to be light, I want it to be fluffy, you tell the person no. It's either you're going for a sponge cake, you're going for an oil-based cake, you're going for a butter-based cake. It's what, just choose the type of cake you want, and always enlighten your customers because they don't have an idea of this. Thank you so much.